Hello everyone, this is Dr. Rashmi Nayak. I am a pediatrician working at Dakshata Hospital Tilakwadi and also Lifeline Hospital on Angol Main Road. As we have all heard that the third wave of COVID is expected somewhere in October, all the parents are worried about it. So I thought we'll just talk a little bit about it, how to prevent it and what are the danger signs to look out for. So we all know the COVID-19 in children is usually divided into three categories: mild, moderate and severe. More than 90% children belong to the mild category, which can be treated at home. Moderate and severe are to be admitted in hospital. There are certain danger signs which we need to look out for when the child is at home. These are if the fast breathing, if the child is breathing very fast. So there are certain numbers which age appropriate respiratory rate. We should when your child is detected with COVID-19, your doctor will advise you what should be the cutoff respiratory rate for your child, and you can just monitor the breathing rate for 1 whole minute. Then you have to monitor the saturation of the child. If it goes below 94, that means the child is going for moderate infection. Again, there are some danger signs like which affect the brain, which affect the blood pressure, and which will present like the child will be sleeping more, he will be very dull, weak, the child may run high fever off and on, there will be decreased urine output because of dehydration. So these are all red flag signs which you need to be alert about. One more thing which you need to be very attentive is called MISC. It is a complication, post-COVID complication, which happens once the child has recovered, and it usually presents 2 to 6 weeks after the child has recovered from COVID-19. And it may also happen in those children who are asymptomatic, completely asymptomatic during the COVID infection. MISC usually presents once the child was completely fine and he suddenly starts getting high fever or whatever danger signs I mentioned earlier. There may be rashes in the body, the child may go for body swelling, so red eyes. So these are normal presenting symptoms of MISC, and if it is a case of MISC, it needs to be immediately hospitalized. Usually it requires ICU admission, and if detected early, then usually the recovery rate is very good. So now I'll talk a little bit about how we can prepare our kids for the third wave. First thing is the COVID appropriate behavior, which we all know and we have to follow it strictly, and especially because kids do not do it very properly. So the parents need to keep supervising the children that they are properly wearing a mask. The mask should be at least a 2-layered mask. They should know how to take care of the mask and how to dispose it off properly. Hand washing technique has to be explained to the children. It should be at least for 20 seconds, and all the areas which are usually missed, like in between fingers or under the nails, these areas should be properly washed. And we need to increase the immunity of children. The immunity can be increased in different ways, like giving a proper diet, a well-balanced nutritious diet, a proper sleep. Sleep is very important for their immunity, good physical activity. So at home only, because now the children are not able to go out, it is very important that the children get at least some 1 or 2 hours of physical activity at home, which can be anything from skipping or doing cycling at one place only, or some creative ways to make the children more physically active. Then one more important thing is that please continue with the routine vaccinations of the children, because so many illnesses which can happen, like measles, chickenpox, if we don't do the routine immunization, these illnesses or any illness will reduce the immunity level of the child. So please don't postpone your routine vaccines. One more very important advice I'll give is flu vaccine. It's very important that the children receive flu vaccine every year. Any child who is above 6 months can receive this flu vaccine. And now there have been studies which suggest that the flu vaccine also reduces the severity of COVID-19 in children. So in places like Maharashtra, they have made it mandatory for every child to receive the flu shot. So I strongly recommend all the parents to please get your children vaccinated for influenza, and be alert. Most children will have very mild infections, so I would in the end I would just say that there is no need to panic. I don't want to create panic. just be alert and take care of the immunity of your children. One more thing we need to be very careful about is our children's weight, because the obesity has been found to be the single most high risk factor for children to get admitted in ICUs. So there have been so many studies which suggest that children who need ICU admissions are on the higher overweight side, have higher BMIs, which means they are overweight or obese. So during this lockdown period over last 1 year, many children have gained a lot of weight. So I request all the parents to be careful about that part and take care of your children's weight. So the take home message of this video is, build your child's immunity by a proper healthy diet, good sleep, good physical activity, and maybe some immune boosters like vitamin C, D and zinc. Secondly, if the child has any COVID symptoms, please get your child tested at the earliest and contact your pediatrician. Don't go for over the counter medicines or any home remedies without consulting your doctor. Third is go for flu shot for every child who is above 6 months of age, and please continue with your routine immunization schedule. Be on alert for MIAC after once the child has recovered from COVID. Be on alert, and if you suspect see any red flag signs or danger signs, please contact your doctor immediately. We are doing this video for Health Paths, and if you have any query, please feel free to contact us. We will be happy to help you. Thank you.